What's going on, guys? It's Red, and I want to start this video off real quick by saying that, if you're like, sometimes people in the comments will just get upset because they see someone on the other team that they really like, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, why are you posting this video of them losing? Why are you?" There's only like probably one or two people in the Rocket League community, like one or two high-level people in the Rocket League community who actually care if somebody posts a video of their loss. It's just a YouTube video. Don't think too much into it. This is ranked. Yeah, I'm sure Karnovi and all them weren't really trying too much, but, just come on. Let's not get upset over it. But anyway, this video is about 1v1s, why I'm not going to play them as much, if not at all, anymore. And yeah, so to start it off, I mean, Atelier is going to RLCS LAN on the 2nd, the 3rd, and the 4th. I'm going to be there as a sub, and Atelier is now Rogue, and I'll get to that in a minute, but, being a sub for them, I want to be able to be ready just in case something happens, Same with it just for next season, I want to be good enough next season to be able to play as starter if need be. I'm not really sure what my plans are for next season yet, but for now, I'm just a sub, and I want to be ready just in case. And in the past, my 1v1 gameplay has always been leaps and bounds above my 3v3 gameplay, mainly because I focus on ones, and I know ones inside and out for the most part. I know the whole system. I know what people are thinking. I know all the strategies. I'm not the best ones player in the world, but I can kind of break down a ones game a lot better than a threes game. And that focus on ones is really, really affecting, any kind of attempt to get good at threes. So in the past, I haven't been, as good at threes, mainly because I don't really care about them as much. But I'm gonna start putting a lot more focus into 3v3s because that's another thing. 1v1s and 3v3s have very, very, very different play styles. That should be, a given. You should understand that. Like in 1v1s, you do things like 1v1s, you opt for 50-50s every single time. 3v3s, you really want to try to just get the ball around the other guy. You want to see your teammates. It's just a whole different meta. So from here on out, my videos are probably, if I make videos, for the most part, they're going to be focused on 3v3s. I might still do some more tips and some tutorials, but for the most part, like I said, I'll do 3v3s. Someone gave me this idea on a stream that I might do a 1v1 montage. Since I'm not going to be doing too many 1v1s anymore, just release that and then just kind of be done. That might come out soon. I don't know. I'll work on that. And another thing. So if you guys are wondering what I've been doing lately, I've been streaming every single day. I just hit 10,000 followers on Twitch. So I mean, my Twitch link is in the description. If you guys want to see when I go live, just follow me on Twitch. I stream every single day. Sometimes twice a day. Actually, pretty recently I've been streaming twice a day a lot, just because I'll do a short stream in the morning and then another stream late at night, just so I have an EU-friendly stream and an NA-friendly stream, and an OC as well. But anyway, so Atelier got signed by Rogue, and for those of you who don't know who or what Rogue is a organization. I'm pretty sure they have a really, really, really high-tier Overwatch team. They have a Vainglory team, Call of Duty team. I'm a huge fan of their H1 team because I play a lot of H1Z1. I don't know if you guys do as well, but I'm a pretty big fan of Stormin. I know a lot of people are. Stay Lifted as well. But it's kind of cool. I'm not signed by Rogue. I'm a sub for Rogue's Rocket League team. So just to clear that up, some people ask me, "Oh, well, what do you get out of it?" I'm just a sub. I'm there if they need me. I get that free RLCS Elite title at the end of the season, and that'll be pretty cool. But speaking of that, what I get as a sub, I also, as a sub, I do not get a free plane ticket to LAN. They pay for my hotel, they pay for all that since I'm a sub, but I don't get a free plane ticket. So I did end up buying my plane ticket, and I'll be flying out to Los Angeles from New Jersey on the 30th of this month, and then I'll be there from then until the 5th, I think. So that'll be really cool. I'll finally get to meet all these people that I talk with online, and that'll be interesting. I mean, I've never met any of the Atelier/Rogue guys in real life before, so that'll be really cool. They're all really nice guys. So other than that, oh yeah, I did want to talk about on the 27th, I will be at the Boostadelphia LAN, which is a LAN event. It's a 2v2 LAN for like $1,000 in Philadelphia, which is like a 30-minute drive for me. So I'll be doing that with Ty Not Tyler. I mean, if you guys watch my stream, you know who he is. I mean, you might also just know who he is because he's a top level 1s player, but he's a good guy. So that's what I'll be doing then. And other than that, I can kind of break down what's good about 3s and what's good about 1s, and sort of, you know, what I implement in each playlist. So for 1v1s, you know, things that are specifically good for 1v1s. For the most part, dribble plays, like, you know, dribble plays are my thing. Dribbles and flicks, like that's kind of my specialty. That's what I've always been good at. That's what I practice more than anything else. And it's almost ineffective, like completely ineffective when you're doing 3v3s. So that's kind of one thing that I'm slowly, like, I'm noticing I'm getting like slightly worse at. I still practice my 45-degree flick when I'm just doing free play and stuff, because that flick is just godly. Like whenever I do get a carry going in like a 3v3, mostly just in 2v2s, you don't get too many opportunities like that in 3s, but whenever you get that going, that's an easy way to, you know, get a goal. But like I said, dribbling is something that for the most part just sticks to 1s, does not really translate to 3s too well. One thing in 3s that I really focus on now is redirects and just aerial hits. That's something that you almost never need. I mean, when do you ever need a redirect in a 1v1? Almost never. So that's something that I've been really working on. That's something I've been getting better at. I can actually throw a pack down in the description, because there is one redirect pack. It's actually made by Jacob that I use a lot, and it's really helpful for me. There's actually another pack that J-List made, but I'll just throw the one pack in the description. You guys can try it out if you want. Another thing very similar is backboard hits. That's another thing I've been practicing a lot, and that's something I really actually have been noticing I've been getting better at. It's cool, like, you know, I'm this far into this game. I'm coming up on like 4,000 hours if you count my my PS4 and my PC hours. I think I have like 3,200 on the PC, and I'm still seeing, you know, progression. I'm still seeing, like, you know, oh, I'm getting more consistent with my backboard shots, things like that. That's actually a cool topic that I want to talk about. I'll talk about it now. I got time. I want to talk about. I saw some talk on Twitter. You know, I think Lucchino was bringing up something about skill ceiling in Rocket League and where that is and what that means for, you know, Rocket League as an esport. That's like it's an interesting topic, because, you know, where is the skill ceiling for Rocket League? Like, how much higher than, you know, where people are right now? Like, can Jacob from NRG, how much better can he get? How much better can Cuxer get? You know? And I really don't think, I think, you know, sooner or later we're going to run out of these little new techniques, you know, like the 45-degree flick, or the tornado flick, or the I don't know, the half flip. You know, we'll run out of these new techniques, and we'll have like everything down. You know, there's not going to be anything new to the game. The thing that's going to raise the skill ceiling will be the consistency. You know, we have players that can hit, you know, top left corner, top right corner, you know, insane, you know, like upside down, freestyle, aerial, whatever. They hit some insane shots. The big key for skill ceiling is consistency. You know, how often can you do it? And once you get that down, I mean, and the thing about that, we're nowhere near that. I mean, threes matches are for the most part, it's just based off, you know, when someone makes a mistake, the other team capitalizes. That's kind of the way of the game. But then once teams get that down, once, you know, let's say, you know, G2 with everyone on their team having 15,000 hours in the game against like a flip side that has like 15,000 hours in the game. I'm just doing a random comparison, don't whatever, take it too seriously, but let's say those guys go up against each other. Oh, rip G2, by the way. But anyway, let's say those guys go up against each other, and you know, they're extremely consistent. That's when it comes down to that's where 3v3s is going to become like an art form, where, you know, these teams need strategy. They need to, like, you know, the way they pass to each other, the decision making will be huge. It's the way I like to relate it to, because I used to play a lot of Counter-Strike. I'll relate it to, you know, two CS pros going up against each other, basically, or two CS teams. You know, for the most part, they can hit their shots, you know, almost perfectly. Like, hitting shots is something that they've kind of mastered over the years, you know. But after that, it kind of comes down to strategy, like timing, like when they do things, what they do as a team, and that's where I feel Rocket League can go. You know, Rocket League still has room to grow, still has, you know, a lot more to go as an esport. Like, some people are kind of saying, oh yeah, skill ceiling, we've already reached it. Like, if a challenger, or not a challenger, if like a champion 1 can compete on the same level as a grand champion, then what's the point? But I think the point is, once we have more of those grand champions that make no mistakes, those champions that don't choke that shot, you know, instead of choking that shot, they'll nail it right in the spot where they want to every time. And we're getting closer and closer to that, you know. People are getting more and more consistent. You see people like K-Dop. K-Dop's been like playing out of his mind lately. He's been really consistent in RLCS, and that's a sign that, you know, there's steps, I think, in the right direction. So, I mean, I'm looking forward to where Rocket League will go as an esport. Obviously, I'm gonna be here, you know, doing as much as I can, trying to see how far I can go. That's the plan, man. I mean, people ask me what I'm doing for next RLCS. I don't know yet. I'll do it as best as I can, you know. But that's pretty much it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay and the commentary. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.